Great, and back to the Astros. Take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and we'll see you soon on The Ramsey Show.
As you can see, Ramsey Show ending.
This is James, senior producer for The Ramsey Show. Did you know over 18 million people listen to The Ramsey Show every week? And a lot of those people listen on one of our 600 plus radio stations across the country. To find a station near you, head to theramseyshow.com.
Of course, I wait to start talking, and it's right when James starts talking. Yep. All right, Ramsey Show ended. And as normal, we wait a few minutes. What up, Matty Bags? His channel is the Blackstone Rookie. Check him out over there. He cooks things on his Blackstone griddle grill thingy. What else? Oh, where's my... Get my notes. Copying and pasting things into the chat per my to-do list, checklist, streaming checklist, provided by field reporter Sydney, associate producer Sydney. Here we go. That makes that easy. Although I can't right-click in the Streamlabs chat app. I have to do a Control-V, but that's fine because I know my keyboard shortcuts. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. Nope. Be right back. Turning the fan off in the server room. There we go. Test, test, test. All right, mic's still good. Probably sounds better because the fan's not on. All right, let's get started here. Today in the chat, there was talk about personalized license plates. And Kelly G, our pal Kelly G, said you have to be a little crazy to get a personalized license plate. So, of course, I thought of this. But we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive unless we are a little crazy. All right, that's enough of that. Yeah, right. Let's all sing, shall we? Listen for the drum taps. Like all plans, it starts with step one. $1,000 emergency fund. In step two, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him, I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him, I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, and why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Oh, I'm supposed to go. Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba, and Eric C., the Boosted of Coyote. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial and whatever else I would like to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment by going to ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. That link and the other links I'm going to talk about are at the top of the YouTube chat. You can also reach me on Instagram and Twitter, Coach Steve Money, no spaces. Oh, I forgot to do the... Add me on the Grom at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, the address for that is paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Again, links are at the top of the chat. Also, if you go to my YouTube page, the top banner, it also has the handy links right here. Schedule free consultation is right there. The PayPal link is right there. A little bit difficult to see, but that's a P right there. And then that's for the Gram right there. And there you go. Let's see what we got next. Today's Ramsey Show hosts were in the big chair. Friend of the After Show, author of Redefining Anxiety, Mr. John Deloney. Ooh, we call him Dr. D, as you can see, but his parents named him John Deloney. Ooh, he's got 2 PhDs, 2 more than me. Plus, he's got some other certs. John Deloney, never gonna stop. Gives advice, such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, 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 woo! John Deloney. Ooh, he takes a call and then he twirls his pen and he saves the day again. John Deloney. Ooh, this dude has got some range. Season of change is what you're going through, says John Deloney. Never gonna stop, gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, 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 woo! John Deloney. John Deloney. Ooh, I said a brilliant mind, anxiety redefined, and put in a quick read by John Deloney. Wealth and hellness has to face, they didn't place, but they probably still had fun with John Deloney. Never gonna stop, gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always roots it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, 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 woo! John, 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 woo! John Deloney. John Deloney. Woo! Alrighty, yeah, as you can tell, I might have been able to tell, I changed always roots it out to always sorts it out. Let's change that there again. I did it on the first verse. I forgot I had it. Forgot I had other, there was other choruses, I guess, other chori. Is that the plural of chorus? Probably not, probably choruses. Alrighty. And co-hosting with him, of course, George Camel, host of Oh, 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 The Fine Print. And they had a great show today. Some fun debt-free screams in there. George was riled up by some people that were doing it wrong. People always do it wrong. Market report. All up today, as you can see. Russell trying to come back. Let's see. The Nasdaq did the most at 1.39% today, and not enough to get it that to a new high. But let's see if S&P got back to another, or set a new high, because they were, yes. Looks like it. Yep, that was the other day, and that's today. Let's see. Let's look at the 1 month. There you go, the 5 day. So 596.06, and yeah, so just by a little bit. New record by a little bit there. Let's check the Dow. Market today is like what, Pandy? What shortage? What supply line problems? Let's see. No, not on the Dow. The Dow has some going back up to do. So 0.0076. So that's barely up, but hey, that's that's $2.70 out of 35,730. So that's a very small percentage up, but up is always better than down. Let's look at our pals in the, first let's do the earnings calendar. We got Apple today, and all these were, that was already done at 5 o'clock, and so Amazon at 5:30. Next week we got Moderna, Square, PayPal, and Upstart. The most followed single stocks in the Google. Certainly we don't recommend single stocks, but you do want to have these fine companies in your mutual funds. Let's see, led by Tesla again. Tesla just going crazy. Another new high for them, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, do I do that? Oh, there we go, okay. Let's do, yeah, so that's a high for them, obviously. So they are on fire. Next best was Apple with 2.5%. And so, of course, it all averages out, but in looking at these numbers and the numbers on the index funds, like 2% isn't bad. Granted, Russell had a lot of down days, so that does cancel it out. But if you think about it in terms of the 10 to 12% that Dave, actually math dictates that's what the S&P 500 has averaged. Then that might give you a little bit of a way to think about it and say, so I mean that's pretty good. So even if you have some down days, if you go up almost 1% a day, you'll be up. The 10 to 12% should be easy to attain, even with some down days. What up, Spring? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it very much. Did you guys have a favorite part of the show today, perhaps? Go ahead and put that in the chat while I continue. We have the world tour, so I can do accents. No, that's on the currencies. Never mind. Europe is mixed. Asia mostly down. Crypto, that's all up today. All of these, apparently there are just way too many different cryptocurrencies. But now here's my excuse to do accents. The euro is up on the US dollar. I don't know what accent to do for the euro. The Japanese yen is up on the US dollar. The British pound, love, is up on the US dollar. The Canadian dollar is up on the US dollar. And the Australian dollar, mate, is up on the US dollar. Now, why would that happen? Let's see. Maybe we'll have a telling us what the futures look like. That one just says it. Now that says NASDAQ hits a record high. Oh, during the day, during midday here. Let's see. Let's go back and check it out. US 1 day. I don't see that in there. 1 month, 6 months. Oh, I guess it did. Okay. Sorry about that, NASDAQ. Disrespecting you. So, NASDAQ. New high. All right. Cool. Let's see. I think that's all we needed here from this. Maybe because inflation's higher than the U.S. than in Canada or Australia. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it goes up and down. I don't really know how that works. Like I said, I just use it as an excuse to do accents. Want a free taco? This is from Finger Lakes. Speaking of accents, let's see this. How to get a free taco from Taco Bell. Honoring the first plater to steal a base, probably, in each World Series by giving away free tacos. If there's a stolen base, every customer can claim one free Dorito taco from the restaurant on November 4th. You do not need to be a rewards member. How can you? By being a rewards member, that's such a weird word, rewards. You can get the free taco early through the app. No purchase necessary, and tacos are free while supplies last. On average, a Doritos Locos taco is about $1.99. All right. Supreme has sour cream, but the promotion does not say that's an option, so assume that it's not, but you can ask. All right, and I think that was all we needed from that page. Pause the clock, rewards. That's right, that's what he says. That's what he says, Sid. You have that younger brain of yours allowing you to remember. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. Courtesy of CNBC. Breaking news. The S&P 500 futures dip as Apple, Amazon shares drop after disappointing earnings. All right. So there you go. So that's what they'll have to deal with tomorrow. But this article is economic growth rate slows to 2% on a sharp slowdown in consumer spending. So that will probably weigh on the market a bit as well. But there could be, there could be enough positive stuff to balance that out. The U.S. economy grew at a 2% annualized pace in the third quarter, its slowest increase since the end of the 2020 recession. Decelerations in consumer spending and residential investment help keep the number lower. Weekless job claims fell more than expected last week to a fresh pandemic-era low of 281,000, below the 289,000 estimate. So that's good. People keep going back to work. Let's see if we have any need of any other information from here. There's a fun graph. I wonder if Kelly knows how to make that pie graph on her Excel spreadsheet of her budget, because those are fun. That way you can see where your housing is like a big percentage of that pie graph. That's your unemployment. I guess that's all we need there. People going back are leaving the workforce. Yep. Well, if they're leaving, they're not filing jobless claims. So maybe retire early, people. This also from CNBC. Microsoft announces plan to cut cybersecurity workforce shortage in half by 2025. Microsoft will partner with community college across the U.S. and provide free resources in an attempt to help end a shortage in cybersecurity workers. The company announced Thursday the company believes it can help train and recruit 250,000 people into the cybersecurity workforce by 2025. Microsoft also believes the effort will help diversify the cybersecurity workforce. Okay, so the reason I clicked on this is because I thought it said Microsoft announces plans to cut the cybersecurity workforce. Oh, you can't see when I am covering up the word shortage there, by half. I thought they were going to cut their cybersecurity workforce in half, and I'm going to say that's probably not a good idea. All right, so that's that done. So we don't need to go down here, but I'm scrolling anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Just from CNN Business. Christmas is going to be great for stores if their names are Walmart or Target. Let's see what the non-love for the what in the world is that? Is that like a port unloading place, and then they go to the mainland over on ferries or something? That's interesting. Or does this whole thing float? I don't know. Let's see. Sid says they're moving to 16-hour shifts. Only need half the people then, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. It'll be a very Merry Christmas for America's biggest retailers. Retail sales in November and December are expected to grow by between 8.5 and 10.5% this year compared with the 2020 holiday season to a record of up to $859 billion. The National Retail Federation of Trade Group for Retailers said Wednesday the figure excludes car dealers, gas stations, and restaurants. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you could see that because there should be more people shopping in stores this year, you would think, than last year. The forecast doesn't account for the vastly different fortunes of small retailers versus large. Amazon, Walmart, Target, and other huge chains have the muscle to minimize much of the supply chain chaos, inflation, and hiring challenges plaguing the retail industry. Yep, sure, but they don't have any PlayStation 5s either, though. So, I mean, the supply chain is hitting them somewhat, but maybe not as much as an individual store somewhere. Federal stimulus payments to households and families since the onset of the pandemic, elevated household savings rates, and rising wages will propel consumer demand during the holidays, NRF predicted. Consumers are in a very favorable position going into the last few months of the year as income is rising. Household balance sheets have never been stronger. NRF CEO Matthew Shea said in a news release, but while consumers may be ready to spend, it doesn't mean that all stores will have the inventory they want in time and the employees to staff the stores. Yeah, that stuff about the inventory thing. So if there's something you want to get someone for Christmas, I wouldn't dawdle on picking that up. Christmas, of course, should already be budgeted by now. And so, because it's not a surprise, definitely not an emergency, and definitely don't put it on your credit card. Do not have a credit card. Sid says that looks like a halfway port. Sort everything, then put it on a smaller ship when the trucks are lined up. I don't know. No, that's good a guess. Good a guess as any, Sid. Sid saw a pic of a Walmart warehouse loaded with PS5s they holding for holiday sales. Oh, fun. That's fun. Sid ordered Hub's anniversary gift today. Shh. Don't tell anybody. I don't think he watches this. So nobody tell Hubs that. Otherwise known as Mr. Sid. So that's everything we need here. Also from CNBC. Why not? They have the fun key points. Facebook on Thursday announced that it has changed its company name to Meta. The name change, which was announced at the Facebook Connect Augmented and Virtual Reality Conference, reflects the company's growing ambitions beyond social media. The rebranding also comes after the company has dealt with a barrage of news reports over the past month, stemming from whistleblower Frances Haugen's trove of internal documents. Facebook on Thursday announced it changed its name and company name to Meta. Today we're seen as a social media company, but in our DNA we are a company that builds technology to connect people, and the metaverse is the next frontier, just like social networking was when we got started, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said. Also said, announcing the new name, that it will change its stock ticker from FB to MVRS effective December 1. I wonder how easy that is to do. Probably easy. and they're already calling it. Meta stock price closed up Thursday, except you saw on the Google Finance that it still called it Facebook. That's him doing some virtual reality right there. What we got next here? This from CNBC. NBC Select is the section of this website, I guess. This under the credit card section, but it says 3 reasons why young people should stop using debit cards. Chief financial president, maybe? Daniel Harrison offers her advice to young debit card holders. Let's see. This person is happy about that debit card there. People rely on debit cards to cover their purchases for all sorts of reasons. Consumers might feel more comfortable using a debit card knowing they have funds to pay for something since the money comes directly from the checking account. Perhaps debit card holders prefer carrying cash or fear going into debt if they used a credit card instead. If they use a credit card, they are in debt. So you don't have to fear it. That's definitely going to happen. Even if you pay it off every month, the second you swipe it, in debt. While spending with a debit card may not seem like a problem now, it's not helping the future financial you because they won't help you build a credit score like credit cards can. Okay, well, we got that. You don't build credit. Okay, all right. Debit card doesn't offer the same fraud protection. You can most places you can run it as a credit card and it's fine as long as it has the credit card company logo on it. Like mine, for example, has a MasterCard logo upon it. And at gas stations and places like that, I can just say, skip the PIN number, and then it runs it as a credit card, even though it is a debit card and comes out of your checking account. Debit card rewards pale in comparison to credit card rewards. So chase points is what they're saying. Chase rewards. And where is their information on how many millionaires got to be millionaires by doing that? If you feel tempted to overspend with a credit card, reserve a certain amount of spending money for your credit card and use debit for the rest. That way you can build credit. Alrighty. Everything this person is saying is wrong. And she's the chief financial person, president, whatever. Of what now? CFP. I don't know what that is. And it doesn't say. Oh, chief. Oh, maybe she's just a reporter for CNBC, maybe, or someone that writes articles. Let's see. Judy Pine, Sydney's eyes rolling. Yep. For that article, Judy Pine has got the U all loaded in light rain, ready for her son to move out tomorrow. Sydney says, quote, this is a hypothetical quote from CFP Danielle Harrison. Sorry, I didn't enunciate that enough. But anyway, this hypothetical quote from her via Sydney. Young people should use credit cards instead because that's what pays my salary. Yep. Spring says, oh, gee, debit cards have the exact same projection as credit cards. Maybe a baloney shooter universe. All right. University. All right. Certified financial planner. Oh, okay. Okay, go. Sid, I figured Sid would know it. Good job. All right. Moving right along from the Wall Street Journal, we have the global chip shortage is far from over as wait times get longer. Nearly a year into the crisis, some customers will find it is taking months more than expected to get the needed parts. So we've talked about this before. Is it going to let me read it any? I probably don't need it any, but it's basically just saying the global semiconductor shortage is worsening with wait times lengthening, buyers hoarding products, and the potential end looking less likely to materialize by next year. Demand didn't moderate as expected. Supply routes got clogged. Unpredictable production hiccups slammed factories already running at full capacity. What's left is widespread confusion for manufacturers and buyers alike. Some buyers trying to place new order are getting delivery dates in 2024, said Ian Walker, operations director at electronic components distributor Princeps Electronics Limited, which helps companies find chips. It really feels as if we are running out, Mr. Walker said. Yeah, I think I mentioned it before. My boss said the people that work at Micro Center were telling him that people are buying computers, like expensive computers that have the heavy duty video cards in them, and taking the video cards out, selling them separately for a big profit, and then also selling the computer on top of that. So that's how they're doing that. I guess you could also, if you wanted one, you could also do the same thing as buy, if they didn't have any video cards, you could buy the computer with the video card in it, take it out, put it in your computer, and then sell the computer. Or just upgrade entirely and just buy the new computer, keep the whole thing, and then sell your computer. So whatever works. This from CNN Politics. Here's what's in the $1.75 trillion economic plan Biden will try to sell to his party. And the thing, what was this on this today? President Joe Biden on Thursday will make the case for a significantly scaled back version of his massive economic plan because the previous one wasn't going to pass. Otherwise, they wouldn't have scaled it back. To expand the social safety net hours before departing for his second major foreign trip as president. I think he's going to see the Pope, I believe. I saw something about that. $1.75 trillion proposal focuses on care for families, addressing the climate crisis, expanding access to health care, lowering costs for the middle class, and tax reforms. Wasn't the Affordable Affordable Care Act, wasn't that supposed to expand access to health care? Why do we need a different thing on top of that? Yeah. So, Jen still hangs in the balance. New plan makes major concessions and does not have several key planks that Biden had initially proposed, including paid family medical leave, prescription drug pricing, provisions, free community college, and vision or dental Medicare coverage. Children and caregiving, free and universal preschool for all 3 and 4-year-olds. Expanded access to high quality and affordable child care to about 20 million children per year with funding for 6 years. Permanent and improved Medicaid coverage for home care services for seniors and people with disabilities, which would make the most transformative investment in access to home care in 40 years, according to the White House. Expanding the enhanced child tax credit that was included in the American Rescue Plan, and provide more than 35 million households up to $3,600 or $300 per month in tax cuts per child. Also, climate stuff. The framework Biden is set to lay out will put the U.S. on track to Biden's Paris Agreement goal 50 to 52% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions below 2005 levels by the end of the decade. $320 billion for clean energy tax credits. $105 billion to address extreme weather, pollution in communities, creation of a civilian climate corps to conserve public lands and bolster community resilience. Interesting. 110, I assume, billion in investments, not just $110, and billion in investments. And incentives for clean energy technology, manufacturing, and supply chains. $20 billion to provide incentives for the government to purchase next generation technologies, including clean construction materials. So you don't just need the money to buy next generation technologies. You need to pay $20 billion to provide incentives for the government to purchase them. That's I don't get that at all. Lower premiums from 9 million Americans who buy insurance through the Affordable Care Act. Oh, so it must not have been quite that good enough then. Let's see. Close the Medicaid coverage gap. Deliver health care coverage through affordable premium tax credits to certain uninsured Americans. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was supposed to do all this stuff already. Expand Medicare coverage to include hearing services. That I don't know about, but the other two, I thought it was supposed to do all that already. Lowering costs for the middle class. $150 billion to expand access to affordable housing. Extend the expanded earned income tax credit for about 17 million low-wage workers. Increase the maximum Pell Grant by 550 for more than 5 million students are enrolled in public and private nonprofit colleges, and expand access to Dreamers. Expand free school meals to 8.7 million children, as well as provide a $65 per child per month benefit to the families of 29 million children to purchase food during the summer. Tax reforms, 15% minimum tax on profits of corporations that report more than $1 billion in profits to shareholders. It also includes a 1% surcharge on corporate stock buybacks. And that was what that one Democrat said he would be fine with. But he didn't want the other billionaire tax that they were talking about. He said he's fine with the 15%. So the plan would adopt a 15% country-by-country minimum tax on foreign profits of U.S. corporations. Would impose a new surtax on the income of multimillionaires and billionaires. S needs to go there. Again, I am available to proofread. A 5% rate above income of 10 million and an additional 3% surtax on income above 25 million. The White House stresses nobody earning $400,000 or less would have their taxes raised. And I'm guessing there's no way people earning less than $400,000 or less will be affected when the billionaires pass the savings or non-savings on to us in buying their products. It would hire IRS enforcement agents who are trained to pursue wealthy invaders, modernizing outdated IRS technology, who are still behind in a lot of stuff, and investing in taxpayer service. I wonder if they have a hiring shortage there, or or they just didn't do any work while they were out, or they couldn't do it faster while they were out because of the pandy. Don't know. Let's see. Understand the bank reporting to IRS won't be in the package now. Manchin has argued against it with Biden. Yep. Okay. I heard that about the sneak tactic of shortening how long it's funded for to reduce the appearance of the cost. Yep. Government salaries for programmers, maybe. Maybe. Alrighty, this from the New York Daily News. The New York Police Department top cop urges COVID vaccinations before Friday deadline that could send a quarter of the force home without pay. And I believe maybe I saw that in a different article. I won't swear to it, but I believe the top union official told them to defy the order. No, it's not in this article. Must have been in another one. So, but definitely don't take my word for it. But that's I believe I read that. It said something about somebody said to defy the order, like it seemed like it was from union official. All right, and the last news story of the day. This from ProPublica.org. This was the organization that got a hold of a bunch of famous rich people, tax returns, and made them public. Secret IRS files. So this is more on that, and this is Senator Richard Burr, a Republican from North Carolina, and his brother-in-law called stockbroker 1 minute after getting off the phone with the senator. And according to the SEC, Senator Richard Burr of North Carolina, then chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, had material non-public information about the coronavirus impact. He and his brother-in-law dumped stock before the market dropped in March 2020. After Senator Richard Burr of North Carolina dumped more than $1.6 million in stocks in February 2020, a week before the coronavirus market crash, he called his brother-in-law. According to the New Securities and Exchange Commission filing, they talked for 50 seconds. Burr had material non-public information. The very next minute, Burr's brother-in-law, Gerald Foth, called his broker. So let's see. ProPublica previously reported that Foth, a member of National Mediation Board, had dumped stock the same day Burr did, but it was previously unknown that they spoke the same day. So, fun. Fun. I don't think there's anything else we need. Yep, doesn't look like it. So, let's see. I might stream something tonight. There's a new game for free at the Epic Gaming store. EpicGames.com. If you go to Epic Gaming, that's something different. Stored@epicgames.com. And it is another spooky one, keeping with the October Halloween-y theme. It is called Dark. So, Among the Sleep, no longer free. That ended at 11 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. And so now this Dark, it looks like it might be kind of interesting. It looks like it's kind of, except you can't do that in Trine. It looks like it's similar to Trine maybe, but only single player. Looks like, I think it's single player. So, and it again it's basically a side scroller like that, where you can't walk anywhere, and it always has that kind of deal there. And that is free for 1 week from today. And so I might download that and try out that, and to let a couple people. Yeah, it is a single player, so to let a couple people know about it. Whoever watches my stream, in case they're interested. I mean, it looks fairly fun. So probably not quite as scary as Among the Sleep has gotten. But so I might do that. When would I do that? In about an hour, a little bit over an hour, probably at 8 o'clock and just play a little while. I wanted to play like an hour, hour and a half last night. Ended up going 2.5 hours. But I didn't have to get up early this morning. I do have to get up early tomorrow. But so I might play that. Might do a stream of that. Tomorrow I will probably start a stream again about the same time, about 8 o'clock p.m. Bella is going to birthday dinner first with her boyfriend. When she gets home, though, and if she feels up to it, we will be doing some more Trine. Where is it? Let's find it. There it is. We will be doing some more Trine. And it'll be her birthday celebration. Apparently this is only her webcam that's doing this for some reason, but it will be fine and fill up that whole area sometimes, but not other times. It like just pops and makes it smaller sometimes. I don't know why. Hers is the only one that does that. So yeah, this is a real fun game, and we're having a good time playing it. And if we don't play tomorrow, it's possible that we will play on our normal day of Sunday. Yeah, and Saturdays, I'm usually gonna do a stream at 8. But last week and this week, the Ohio State Buckeyes play football in prime time, and so I am going to do that at 6 on Saturday instead. And of course, this show at 6 p.m. Eastern Time every weekday. Even next week if there's a replay any or all of those days, which could happen. Because of everybody speaking there, listed as speaking there, except for George. George does the Entree Leadership podcast, so I can't imagine he wouldn't be there. But he's not pictured in the list of speakers that's there. Everybody, all the other personalities are though. It was funny today on the show where a caller congratulated George on becoming a personality, and so I thought that was funny if you think about it in terms of just regular people and not being a Ramsey personality, like just having a personality. Anyway, I thought it was funny, and of course he wasn't. That was the first person to congratulate him on the phone. The first caller that did that, because. Certainly, we in the chat congratulated him. Spring almost forgot to pack the swimsuit. Going to Y this evening before work. Yeah, bathe at Y as I'm not able to at home. Well, that's good. I have somebody on the Discord. Let's see who it is. It is an article from Field Reporter Sid that I will address tomorrow. And so tomorrow could be a day off for everybody and be a replay as well. Or they could be working and just preparing for the Entree Leadership in Florida. It's Amelia, Florida, I believe is the name of the location of that. So could be a replay tomorrow, but I will be live. What does that look like? Oh, that's fun. I haven't looked at the picture really to see that. See, that's me right there talking right now, and that's me right there talking in the past right there. And Bella on the other side. Shiite. So I think that's about it. If you go to the music playlist, you have not only the Dave Ramsey Baby Step song, you also have the John Deloney song, temporary lyric video, and this is a clean recording of it. Although I did it pretty well today, I think. This is a clean recording, not like the horrible one I did when I debuted it live on Monday. Yeah, Monday. And so, and he's looking at the horrible one there from the live. So he might not even have seen this one yet. But I mean, he did get to read the words. Even the ones I didn't get out because I mistimed it. So that's me reacting to his reaction, because an employee that works there, recorded him reacting to it and put it on the gram. Speaking of Instagram, you can add me on the gram and Twitter, Coach Steve Money. No spaces. You can also come up here and or just you can go to this link right here, or you can just go to ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money and schedule a free consultation. Let's open that in a new link. Where'd that go? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, right there. Yeah. Right there, it just says your name. This is part of Ramsey Solutions website. It just says my name right there, and just book a consultation, and you just click the financial coaching consultation assessment. You see my spiffy logo there, designed by CP. Let me get his name. Chris. Hold on. Chris Pittman. Did that, and you can get, if you like my logos and stuff, you can get him at designed past tense. Let me put that in the chat. Designed by Pittman at gmail.com. And he can do hats, shirts, any kind of thing you'd like there. And of course, like I say, he designed the logo for me, and the different because this is the different one than that's on the main logo. But anyway, back to the financial coaching consultation assessment. You can pick your day, and then you can just pick your time, and it'll email me, and I have all the times open. And if there is a problem where I can't make that particular time, I'll get back in touch with you. But it's as easy as that. The other one, that's PayPal link right there for donations, and that is paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Let's just look at that. There you go. That's me. Maybe I should put the logo there instead, but you can just hit send money right there, and that would be certainly appreciated. And that's the Instagram link right there. Again, that's Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And the email, whoops, it's right there. Email CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. If you have any questions about anything financial, about the financial coaching, about scheduling, about what's involved in that, or about anything on my show, anything on the after show, if you'd like to ask a question to be answered on the after show, just specify that in the email. If you don't want me to say your name at all, just let me know. I won't, but I will talk about your issue probably. Anything about video gaming, anything about computers, any tech support kind of thing. And so my schedule is going to follow. I should have it in, let's go to Twitch and see if it's on. I figured out where it was on Twitch. I was looking at it forever the other day. It's behind, as you can see right there. It also has the links right there, as you can see, the YouTube link, the schedule, the Instagram. But where? Now it's gone again. Do I have to just go to the channel, maybe? Channel. Edit panels? Nope. Well, it was there. Maybe I can't be streaming and have it be on there. Is there a schedule in here? Nope. Okay, so channel and videos. Stream manager. Okay, Steve looks for stuff on the internet. Alrighty. 2 new followers in the last month. And one of them is probably... There it is. There's the stream schedule. So it is in a different place, though. It is normally right on the front page. I guess it's not on there when you are still streaming live. But Ramsey Show, Aftershow, of course, every day. Then alternating weeks on Monday is tech support, Ramsey coach support. That's where I talk about going to the affiliated Reddit subreddit, the tech support subreddit, and the Dave Ramsey subreddit, and I talk about things people post in those. Monday, Tuesday is just the Ramsey Show. Wednesday, the Ramsey After Show. Then Old Man Video Gaming with Coach Steve Money. I'm going to do that at every Wednesday and Saturday, except for this Saturday, because Buckeyes play at night. So I'll be doing it at 6 p.m., but otherwise it's going to be every Wednesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. And Friday is just the after show. Saturday is, as I said, Old Man Video Game. As you can see, I changed it to 6 p.m. And Father-Daughter Video Gaming. Normally on Sundays, could be one tomorrow, around anywhere between 9 and 10. It's possible. But otherwise, every Sunday at 8 p.m. unless she just can't do it. She is a busy girl sometimes. Alrighty. Well, I guess that will do it. Here's what I say: make smart financial decisions every day. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. If you've enjoyed this content, I appreciate it so much. Subscribe, like, and click the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I go live. And once again, make smart financial decisions every day.